that barely ever works.
Yeah.
See, there's an arrow that goes up sideways. Why can't
yeah, no,
there
there is. Yeah, but there's no down sideways.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know. We got to get this fixed.
I'm going to get on this.
Well, what does it mean up sideways?
It means you're on the upward trend.
You're doing okay but not great?
I mean...
No, you're doing good.
You're doing good but not great?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, it's like, yeah, he's getting better.
But then look at SOS.
And he's just going straight to the top. He's like on top of stuff.
SOS's arrow looks like a mushroom.
Does it? I think it looks like an arrow, man.
Okay, yeah.
Looks like an angry.
Yeah. All right, okay.
Wolf's like, oh, you got me.
Well, I mean, it looks like it's mushroom shaped.
A little bit, I guess.
It's kind of like just a triangle, man. Normal, dude. Hey, dude.
All right, let's do our daily reading. Life is like a maze. Life, I'm just amazed when I'm flipping through the pages.
Wow.
I just have to read that poem every time this map comes up.
Deep, man.
It is. This map is made by Jackie Prime Man. All right, here we go. Protoss versus Protoss yet again on Maze. This is the SPL 2014 with Wolf, Brendan, and especially today, Moonwade.
LTA는 SK텔레콤.
Up here in the top left in the orange for SK Telecom 2-1. He is classic. And up here in the top right in the green for JINAIR Green Wings, SOS.
You know, in Australia, I've come to notice that there's a term that you guys use. It's sus, right? Like something is sus. Can you explain what that means? I know what this means, but I'd like you to explain what it means.
Explain to everybody out there because we don't get it as Americans.
All right. Well, sus, it kind of just means something looks shifty, you know, like suspect. So it's like, oh, I don't know, that guy looks a bit sus, like he's looking a bit shady. And that's what you kind of say.
Shady?
Yeah, sus.
Yeah, like suspect, suspicious.
Suspicious. You know, it's like, JINAIR is looking pretty sus this game.
Now,
I mean, he's doing some sort of proxy.
No, I was thinking, I'm looking at this and I see that SOS is just one letter off of sus. That's pretty sus.
That's actually pretty sus.
If I had to say, that's pretty sus, man. Actually, I don't know about that idea.
You know, he has played pretty sus in the past with his cannon rushes and whatnot. But,
yeah,
see,
he's pretty sus.
You might be onto something.
His play in round 1 was very sus.
Yeah.
05.
All right, yeah, a bit suspect.
Sus.
I agree with that. Okay, sus. We'll stay with sus. We won't extend that.
There are other things that Australians say.
Keen?
Yes.
Keen.
I'm so
You mean
keen.
like MVP Keen or?
No, keen. Keen, mate.
Yes. So explain
What?
to us what it was mean. Like, what are you keen on?
Anything. You can be keen on
You're
anything.
keen on anything.
So it's like,
Yes, man, right here.
So it's like, let's have dinner. And I'm like, oh man, I'm keen. Like, you know.
Yeah, you're
keen for that.
You're keen for it. All right.
You're,
Wait, you're supposed to
this
be.
is so confusing.
I thought you're supposed to be keen on it, not keen for it. Like I'm keen on that.
Keen on
I'm
it?
keen on getting a promotion.
I don't think anyone's keen on that, but
No? Because I mean, like, I'm keen on getting a promotion, dude.
yeah, what?
I don't know what I could get promoted to, like vice president caster, like
Vice caster.
I guess it can work either way. Keen on that, or keen as. Keen as is.
Keen as what? Use that in a
Yeah,
sentence.
yeah. What does this mean when you put as at the end of
It's
the sentence?
like, man, let's get a beer. I'm like, oh man, I'm keen as.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand
What
this because I thought actually when I saw this, the first time when people were typing this to me, I thought like somebody dropped the second S off of a profane term that I won't say on air. It was like, you know,
Hey, keen as.
keen as
What?
Because that's comparing.
Keen as whatever you think is grand. So like, I'm so keen. I'm keen as.
Keen as
Anything.
on whatever is what?
Well, okay, so sorry. Wait, let me try to see
I'm
if
so
I understand
confused right now.
Because if you are, say, you it's like you want to go to the beach and it's like you want to go to the beach. I'd be keen as a professional surfer or something like that who would really like to go to the beach.
You gotta use your imagination, or you could just.
So it's like it's silent or something?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you can like add something to it.
It's like the last word is
I'm
silent.
keen as, and usually thered be some sort of vulgar thing at the end of that. Maybe.
All right, so let me make a current assessment of this game before we go more into the assessment of your
Language.
your dialect.
My Aussie speak.
Now, in this game, we had a Nexus first here. for our JINAIR player
For our
SOS.
SOS
Is
player.
pretty sus,
sus.
actually. Is Nexus
That's
first
kinda
to blind, no
shifty.
scout. That's pretty sus.
Yeah, he knows something we don't.
But over here on the left, we have a Stargate much faster with the tech build. And I actually think that the tech build is much better on this map because you get the much faster air control, well then you just do whatever you want. So
But I mean, you are behind an economy at the same time, and unless that air control really does damage to their economy, I mean, it's not going to be that worth it.
I don't know.
why do you think he will do damage? I mean, we've seen a fair amount of PPs on this map, and it seems to be the player who gets the Phoenixes out first wins the game.
Do you think it'll be Phoenix, or do you think
It's just
Phoenix?
because air control is so important on this map. If you get it, like even if you stay behind for a while,
Look, he's cancels here. He's like, wait a minute, that doesn't make Phoenixes. And then he
Exactly,
starts
look.
his Stargate. See,
No,
people
no.
are starting to figure it out, man. I picked Classic. All right, I picked Classic
You
with this.
picked it.
Everyone's looking to no Classic. I'm like, no, he knows he's better. He's better at Phoenixes, and he knows what he's doing. Now he's going to go to double Stargate because that's how desperate he is. But that's pretty expensive.
I don't know if that's desperate. I think that's just smart play because he went Nexus first, and now he's got the economy to do 2 Stargates.
Well, right. I mean, it's not like it's desperate. Like it's like a bad choice. Like
No.
he's like looking for anything to do. But I mean, like he's going to be glad he did it. When these
I-
Phoenixes come over here, man.
I feel like Classic has to drop down on the Stargate actually. If he doesn't identify this
well,
as
he's
happening,
going to see it.
He's going to see it, and he'll definitely do that for sure.
yeah.
In fact, we might even see him drop 2 more Stargates down.
and then SOS sees that and he drops 2 more.
So we
No,
get
no, no. We're just
4v3
gonna stay.
Stargate.
We're gonna stay around that many Stargates.
I guess
all
you
right?
know.
can't
We'll
go,
see.
You can't
We'll
go
see.
too crazy with the Stargates.
Oh, is that a missed rally on the probes? Yes, it is.
Yeah, they're all.
Oh, okay, he noticed.
Yeah, it is.
See,
And
there it is. Second Stargate.
Second Stargate.
Fleet Beacon is how he ones up that on the other side of things.
Now Classic is going to make 2 fleet beacons.
He's going to get the carrier upgrade and the range in the Phoenix.
So, anyways, what's up with this shrimp on the Barbie thing?
That was purely a kind of like a advertisement. It's nothing to do with Australia at all. Like
What's a Barbie in this case?
barbecue?
Oh, okay.
Do they say Barbie?
Yep. Yeah, some people use barbecue.
So it wasn't just like an advertisement.
No, like throw a shrimp. Well, for starters, like we don't use shrimp, we use prawns. So throwing a shrimp on the Barbie was like marketed to the U.S.
Oh, okay, okay.
By
So,
not by
Was it like an Australian restaurant that did that, or
what? Throw a shrimp on the Barbie?
no, no,
yeah.
no. Make that. Yeah, which
What is
company
that
made
from?
that?
I'm
Which
pretty
commer-
sure it was just like an ad for Australia or something. Like, come on, man, throw a shrimp on the Barbie, and it's like from the guy that did Crocodile Dundee. I forget his actor's name, but he's like,
So,
that's not a knife. This is a knife.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's purely it's not legit. But Barbie, we can say Barbie.
do you say Barbie?
Maybe once upon a time I did, but I'd probably say barbecue now. You know, I've never used it in a long time.
Well, I mean, I gotta say, you know, in this game, obviously the faster range upgrade coming out here for SOS is gonna maybe come into play here because.
Well,
I mean, if he engages with it, he can fight the Phoenixes if the Phoenixes are out on the map. But if he like fights with the defender's advantage of that Nexus cannon, things can change quite rapidly.
yeah, I mean, like if he can get like behind these Phoenix, he kills them all essentially. Like it's kind of like a same kind of style as like Mutalisk. Like if you can catch them on the wrong side of the map, you'll kill them. And look, he caught him on the wrong side of the map.
yeah.
So he can actually kill every single one of these.
Yeah, he should be able to. He's got that range upgrade, but it doesn't matter because they're all linked here.
Yeah,
The ones at the back are doing some extra damage, but it's not going to be enough. Well, maybe it will. You know, it's really close here.
Very, very close.
Well, he's getting a bit greedy going for those pros, but with that range
was
upgrade,
greedy.
he's gonna.
He was just too close though to really capitalize on that range advantage, and he's actually expanding towards. He's actually expanding towards orange.
I feel like that's actually not a bad idea. Like, get your static defense out there, get your cannons closer to your
closer
your
to
main,
where
so
you're
you
gonna
can fight with the air against air
Right.
closer to your base because you'll have that photon overcharge from
And
your base
Classic
as well.
does the same. So yeah, they're gonna
Yeah.
be like shooting like photon overcharges over like the canyon or something at each other's nexuses.
You know what?
And
Can
now-
that reach? I don't think it can quite reach, but it's pretty close.
So close. It's kind of funny.
Third
But actually-
Stargate here for SOS.
Even more serious question: can you hit the probes though?
No, I wouldn't think so, man. I think it'd just be out of it, just be out of range. But
Okay.
you know, Phoenix are gonna be like trading, and like the cannons are gonna be trading. And it's gonna
Right.
be really weird. This game's getting stranger and stranger.
Well, this is maze, man. It's life. It's like a maze. I'm amazed. something like that.
Well, SOS is going to have the third star get here out faster, and he's going to get the lead in Phoenixes as well. And as long as he takes a good engagement here, SOS is going to be in a good place.
Absolutely.
Look at those stalkers shooting over the wall.
That's weird.
That actually looks really weird.
That like doesn't make any sense in physics,
It's
but
like just homing. They just have to be in range. You know, it doesn't matter what's in the way of it.
I wonder what happened if Roaches shot over that wall.
Oh wow.
How would that work?
Yeah, that'd be strange.
we got to test this when we go
Hey,
home.
look, he puts the foot on overcharge
Oh.
and makes a mothership core. Okay.
I don't.
Is this sus or what?
This is pretty sus, I'd say. Yeah,
Pretty damn sus.
absolutely.
And, you know, I actually really like it too because he's gonna have like invisible Phoenix shooting his.
Wait, so
Phoenix.
it's not sus?
Well,
No, it's well. I mean,
it's kind of sus.
it's
I mean,
kind of sus. Like if I saw that, I might remark if I were in Australia that this was a bit sus.
that's so sus. But at the same time, it's brilliant. I actually really like it. And I
I'm
think
not so sure how well it's gonna work out. Like,
I
let's
think-
wait and see.
Well, he's gonna have to position it just right, so like obviously he doesn't get shot down in 2 seconds by the Phoenix. But he's gonna want it like close enough to his Phoenix, so like they're invisible and trading with the other Phoenix.
Yeah, you know, he might just. The thing is, if he keeps it over here too, next to his base, and the Phoenixes can't target the invisible probes.
Yeah, that's very true too.
You know, Mothership. I think the Mothership is actually designed to be in this game, not in like in Wings of Liberty. It's more of a defensive type unit where you can cloak some of your units, like we've seen in PvZ sometimes, where you just
On
like cloak
Stage
your
on
base.
Station. Stage on Station right there in the middle. A lot of players get that Mothership core, or Mothership rather.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Hide that fifth base.
absolutely amazing for that kind of situation. I think this situation is going to win him the game right now.
You think so?
I think it's going to happen, but his cannon is actually almost finished, which could be a problem and dampen the whole thing.
Well, all right. Let's keep our eyes on the Phoenix count.
Look at
20
this
to
micro.
19.
And
This
as
is
he-
so cool.
Yeah, look at that.
All right, now he's hiding underneath the Mothership here.
The Mothership's kind of like got a time limit on it. I mean, it's going to die to the cannons and stuff.
Yeah, he has to link his lasers on it like once or twice more. This is the moment. Oh my God, he actually committed there.
Wow. Oh,
Gotta fight.
Oh, whoa, 5 hit points left. I'd say take a different path with one of your Phenai. Just send it around to the top.
What
And-
are your feet?
One of your Phenai, man.
Is Phenai the word?
Yeah, Phenai or Phoenixes both are acceptable.
Oh, wow. I never knew that.
Not Phoenixes.
Don't say Phoenixes.
No, that's probably wrong. That's actually a little sus.
That's pretty,
That is definitely
a
sus.
bit sus. Oh, he's got a 4 Phoenix lead here.
I feel like this is when you begin to add some Void Rays.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Or, yeah, maybe even
Well, actually, no,
carriers.
not even really. Yeah, maybe Okay, gets that Mothership, but still, it's really hard to tell what the Phoenix number is for these two.
Yeah,
Just look at the top left.
Yeah, I mean, for them engaging though, you know,
Yeah,
if you're classic, you're not really sure. You have a feeling like he has a little bit more Phoenixes than you, but you're not absolutely sure. Now he's getting his own Mothership, mind you, back at home, and he's about to have the +1 air. Can you check the upgrades on these Phenai? I gotta know. Okay, so that's the first upgrade, just the armor. Now the armor upgrade's gonna apply twice because Phoenixes fire 2 shots.
Exactly.
So that's pretty good. That's a much better choice than getting the attack upgrade, I feel, in this
It's kind
case.
of funny how similar it is to like Mutaverse Muta because you always get the Carapace first
Yeah.
against Mutaverse Muta because they bounce. So it's kind of same sort of theory behind it. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I can relate to this kind of matchup.
Well, I mean,
kind of
things
just
are gonna.
positioning and like kind of just, you know, keeping their Phoenix together. You
Oh,
don't wanna
look
get
at
caught.
this Tempest. I don't even think that's necessarily going to be good, but it could be.
I
think it's going to be good.
I think if you-
in
With-
this
Once you,
position,
once you get the cannons up.
Yeah, if you have cannons and like a mothership core, mothership, I mean, you can start like lobbing over the wall here and like.
Yeah, actually, you know, if he can keep the cannons close.
But he hasn't thought of the cannons yet. You know, he doesn't have any cannons.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because if not, then that's going to be a lot of missing supply. The other wants to keep his Phoenixes stacked as much as possible to hide their number. That's what we see here from Classic.
Little Phoenix. They used to call them Viking flowers back when
Yeah.
PvZ used to do that.
They tried to patch that out, but it's still kind of there to
Yeah.
a certain extent. It's a Phoenix. What do we even call this? A Phoenix clump? No, I don't like that.
oh,
That's gross. That's a what is it?
it's like
Phoenix cluster. I like it. Cluster.
Phoenix cluster, yeah, that works.
All right, so
Kills a lot of probes.
he's got a few Tempests in here,
And once he gets rid of the detection, I mean, his mothership will be a lot more effective.
but you know, there is a Mothership out for Classic. He's just not using it. There it is. Okay, now he's the fight in here. And his Phoenix are hidden.
Mothership core here.
And he's using the Mothership and the Tempest to kind of tank the damage. Which is
Oh, he wins here because he kills the Mothership first. And, well,
no, Tempest doing too much damage.
Yeah, well.
This is actually terrible for Classic.
Oh, this is a
oh my god.
crazy fight. Defender's advantage coming in here, though. And those Tempests not helping out too much. And remember, he has that armor upgrade. Classic has the armor upgrade on the Phoenixes.
It's really the upgrade here that's doing wonders for him. But look at this. Both players going down so low.
Baiting that Tempest so much. Just hiding behind it, letting it take all the hits. Obviously, it takes less damage from the Phoenix.
It's so hard to target, properly. The Phoenix are going to target the closest thing to them.
Well, 2 more Tempests out here for SOS, and now they're shooting over the wall. Not targeting well, but if he gets them in the same position here, he can do a lot of damage.
Can he do damage fast enough with those, though? Because it easily could just expand further across the map. What is the worker count? Like, he has 94 probes.
That's a lot.
That's too many probes, I think. Well, it doesn't matter at this moment in time. It's like, I'm going to make these cans faster, your Tempest can kill them.
That's just too many Tempests, I think.
Well, without a Mothership core, he can't use the overcharge, which would be quite useful here.
He's just spamming cannons here.
Yeah, he's abandoning the base.
It's so funny.
They're expanding like next to each other on the bottom as well.
Yeah, on the opposite sides of each other.
Wow, such a strange game. It looks like he's gonna go for kind of like a counterattack, try and kill probes at the 4th base. But SOS's Phoenix are on the way, and they're gonna cut him off, and they could actually wipe out all these Phoenix if he has enough.
Yeah, the Phoenix count here is still even. Remember that armor upgrade, though. Here we go. This could be it. He's keeping the Phoenixes in that tight ball. He knows he has the upgrade advantage. He's going to fight it here. And a few more Phoenixes coming to join the battle as well. Not quite enough.
SOS taking the advantage there. Even just with 2 extra Phoenixes in the fight, he's able to win.
He has 1-1 versus no upgrades. And, Carrier on the production tab. Carrier has arrived. That was actually a pretty good impression.
Yeah, you got the voice for it, man.
Well, that is what we like to call the...
Yeah, it's so weird that SOS just isn't upgrading at all. +2 attack is being upgraded now for Classic, and this could definitely be the thing that wins him the game in the long run. Just simply more cost efficient. But I feel like SOS right now has the advantage.
I have to say, throughout this game, though, there's been a much more consistent bending shot sort of skill out of Classic. He keeps doing this with his Stalkers. He's done this now a few times.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I like it.
Well, I mean, these two are just right next to each other here.
That's so funny.
They're not quite aware of that. The +2 is getting closer and closer here. He's just trying to buy time. The thing is these Tempests are going to take forever to kill him. He's just going to keep expanding over the map.
Classic is still making probes.
Yeah.
He's up to 102.
Wow, that's actually way too much.
I think he's taken the approach here of, like, I'm just going to try to build a better bank than him and then eventually overwhelm him with Phoenixes, but, like, I don't think it's working like that. I don't think that's kind of how this works.
I mean, it could work. I don't know. Actually, like, once the air army has been broken, you just set your Phoenix on top of his starports, and what's he going to do?
All right, I'm gonna say one word right now, and I want to see if you guys have any thoughts on it. Archon.
I think that's probably one of the best things, except for Classic, because there's already Tempest out, and Archon going to get pretty shut down by Tempest.
If he's able to get some Archons close, even if he has like 3 of them.
Like AoE damage, sort of the.
Yeah, but I mean the thing is, like, he's gonna have to run away with the Phoenixes, but then if his Tempests are gonna be like, the Tempests are gonna be like a bit exposed if he runs the Phoenixes away. But if he's got them on this high ground here, it's kind of hard to actually, go in and you can't like fight the Tempest with Archons really in this case.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's kind of just because of the way the map is. He's just gonna need kind of the same army of his own. He's gonna need Tempest. He's gonna need Phoenix. He's gonna need upgrades. Well, we got an armor upgrade going on for SOS. But still no
Finally,
attack.
yeah.
Finally gets the Nexus.
But
Classic is killing his own probes, or he was before.
How many probes does he have now? Can you check that one for me?
Just 97.
97 now.
Okay.
Still too much. He should probably get rid of like another 30 and kind of keep it a bit more tighter. Have like a better army to trade with.
Okay, Templar or Twilight Council on the way. And he's going into double Cyber Core upgrades here. I think he's playing the better style here when it comes to the upgrades. He's also got an OBS out with his army. You know, he's I guess that he didn't get the shields upgrade, did he? No, he didn't.
No,
so I think
not
that
yet. Maybe.
maybe he's
as
thinking
like
of
a
going to
finishing
Archons,
touch.
but like
SOS is getting the shield upgrade right now.
Yeah. That's interesting.
well, this is just okay. He throws all the rest of his probes away here in the middle of the map. We just saw it. Yeah.
Excellent.
So even getting rid of the energy off the Phoenixes of SOS as well.
I mean,
And we might see an engagement here. They're posturing pretty close to each other.
SOS has 6 Tempests, but the upgrade advantage definitely goes to Classic here.
Oh, gets rid of the Observer. And he's probably going to pull back because of that. I mean, having to target the mothership first is such a disadvantage. And oh, he gets SOS's Observer. Now SOS has to back off. Oh,
this is
wow.
just gonna how it's gonna be for a little while here. Okay, he's gonna just straight up engage here, and Mothership Core's still alive here. Now it goes down, and he's got that Observer there at the back, fighting the Tempest here. That upgrade advantage coming into play a little bit.
No, this is looking really good for SOS now. Has so many more, 12 more Phoenixes right now, and 2 more Tempests. Even with the upgrade advantage, is doing so well. And now he's going to start picking off Tempest here. The range on the Tempest is so long that one in the back for SOS has to get in the fight, but able to just go in and go out is SOS with those Phoenixes, picking off a bunch of units here.
This game feels like a science experiment. Like, I feel like we really haven't even really touched on or explored the micro that we're seeing from SOS. I feel like his Phoenix micro is a little bit better. He's making sure he gets the most of his shots off, whereas the Classic is not quite getting that.
Well, honestly, I think the most important thing is the fact that he baits out his Tempest, and the Phoenix just throwing so much on the Tempest before his Phoenix actually connect with SOS's, and that's just making the trade so much easier. And he's going to wipe out every Phoenix here.
Yep, that's going to be game. All he does now is camp the Stargates. I mean, what else is there to say? He's lost everything.
Yeah, he's lost everything, and it's just a matter of camping.
SOS sits up out of his chair. He's like, ah, yes, I got this. Mothership Core looking silly.
Now. He can relax.
And we're going to an ace match, guys.
Yeah. How about that?
Awesome.
I like ace matches.
Well, Classic has like a ton of bases on the map.
Yeah, he might be trying, he's making Stargates at a different base. Actually, he's making a Templar Archives at a different base.
Yeah, he wants to get those Archons out, but because he killed all the Tempests, actually.
Well, SOS identifying this is going to go for 6 Void Rays at a time.
Wow. All right, that's a good idea.
And as long as SOS is meticulous with this, he can go to all the different bases and even tank cannon fire and just kill all the probes.
I mean, he's got a lot of probes to kill, but
he's got like so much energy.
He's like killed so many probes, but there's still so many more. Like, I don't even know. He's making like some cannons here. It's a lot of gas to make some Archons. But like you said, with the Void Rays coming out,
I mean, I guess if he like goes like Archon Blink Stalker or something, like it'd be okay.
It's gonna take a long time for him to get that ready.
Yeah.
But you know, Phoenixes can't lift buildings, so
everything but buildings.
Chair collapses in the studio.
This happens from time to time.
I've actually heard that a lot during the cast.
Yeah, we were keeping track, but we lost count.
We lost count. Yeah, there's way too many.
How many spines have been injured in this tournament?
Oh man, it's the worst when you fall on your butt, dude.
Oh, man.
I had this happen to me twice recently, and my leg was all messed up for a few weeks.
Oh, that sucks, man.
But I feel better now.
Yeah,
it
well,
was terrible for a while.
they teach you in high school, don't rock in your chair. If you fall back, you can really hurt something. Same here, you got to be careful with the chairs in the Proleague studio.
Yeah, don't be bouncing. I know it's really exciting when those Phoenixes blow up.
When you're watching like Void Rays kill like Stargates and stuff.
He's going Size Storm here. I really don't think that's like.
This is what Zest tried to do against Sora, and Sora was just like LOL.
All right,
with like his 15 Void Rays.
This game isn't over yet because he might be able to come back compositionally here, but I just.
He's down like 90 supply. And, like,
I'm not optimistic here. Charge is killed.
There are a lot.
Feedback's going off.
Archons. There's quite a lot of Archons. Feedbacking the Phoenix.
He needs to split his Void Rays when he fights this. I think he actually might want to nip this in the bud. I don't know if you know what. I don't know if you guys use that in Australia. You know what I mean?
I know what it means.
Okay.
I know, but we don't use that.
Okay.
We don't use that, man.
What would you guys use instead?
Oh! Gets that OBS.
Is that what they say?
pretty much, man. Just get that off.
Then he gets the obs.
Get that off.
Nip
mate.
that in the bud. Get the obs.
Get the obs, mate.
Yeah, you guys say mate.
Yeah, what's up with that?
What do you call a first mate, actually?
I don't know, man. I've never really talked to a sailor before or anything like that from Australia, so I can't say confidently.
Because, like, is that what you call your best man at the wedding, a first mate?
No, we still call that a best man.
Oh, okay.
Nice try.
Not even best mate, like.
Best mate. You can call him a best mate if you want. I mean, no, we probably wouldn't use that either. We just call him best man.
So when you're with your friends, what do you call your best friend? Your best mate?
I'd call him good mate or
My good mate.
my good mate, or I'd just say best buddy or whatever. You know.
So what's
Okay.
the story on Mackers, anyways?
Macca's?
What's that?
McDonald's? Macca's.
Yeah, Mackers.
What?
It was McDonald's.
Macca's is
An
McDonald's.
Australian, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Is there
Is
history
that like
behind this?
like what we say for Mickey D's?
Yep,
in America?
that's pretty much Mickey D's, but Macca's
Yeah.
for Aussies.
Mackers.
Macca's for Aussies.
Well, I mean, he's got a lot of archons.
That's
Like
a
that's my
ridiculous amount.
assessment here. He's got.
Gonna feed back a whole lot more.
Whoa,
my
you
God.
know, I mean,
Wow. I mean, he's working on it.
I think like from a strategic perspective, this is not incorrect by Classic at all. But it's just like,
It's interesting.
is this going to be enough to turn the tides of this game? Now, let's not forget there are carriers, 3 of them coming out at a time, and if he actually wipes the Void Rays on the Phoenixes, or even some of the Void Rays, he still has those Stargate infrastructure because the Phoenixes couldn't actually kill that. So he still has his Stargate, so he could switch back into.
I mean, he could really just go Tempest, right? I mean, in so many Archons, he's obviously invested in pure Archon. If you go Tempest, you're just gonna slowly whittle away all these Archons. Like,
That was weird out of Classic. He's whittling away his own Archons by going into all those cannons.
running into like the mass cannon.
Well, the thing is, what he's starting to realize is this is becoming an elimination race, because the Void Rays are quite mobile. They can fly on this map, and they kill buildings faster than a hot knife cuts through butter. Kills buildings faster than a hot knife cuts through ice, man. Kills buildings faster than a hot knife melts a brownie, dude.
Whoa.
Kills
Oh
buildings
my God.
faster than a hot knife is thrown into the sink to make it cold again.
What?
I don't know, but they kill buildings really fast, man.
Yeah, they really do kill them fast. I will give you that one. But yeah, it looks like he's gonna go straight for the main base. They're gonna try and cut off the production of SOS there.
I don't know how effective
let's
this is
see
going
how
to be.
let's see how carriers do against mass Archon. Like,
Well, the interceptors are not going to have a good time.
yeah, that's my thought exactly here. Like, I mean, your interceptors aren't gonna last very long.
All right, here we go. This is it, man. He starts a storm. The Void Rays are splitting it quite well here.
Yeah, it looks like it might be enough. I mean, he can kite.
Yeah, he's just
Cutting Archons with your Void Rays, this is something we don't see too often.
Yeah, this is going to be it. And this is unfortunate for Classic. You know, if he was able to win this game, the SKT takes all of it, right? Like, well, it's
Yeah.
something we haven't really talked about too much, but if JINAIR loses this game, then it's like, well, okay, I guess Mass Archons beats my Air Army and we lose.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, now he's dead. I mean, there's no way out of this one anymore. He doesn't have the massive bank that he once had. He's like, is charge really going to be the answer here? I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm not feeling a charge against Void Ray carrier. It's gonna make too much of a difference.
He doesn't have enough Zealot bank to like kill the buildings with them or anything.
Even if he did, it still like feels like it's just a lost cause. I mean, the air units are just gonna wipe everything out anyway.
Yeah, it's going to be a slow and painful death here for Classic. He's trying again to go into these 15-plus cannons.
Yeah, he's kind of just base rolling himself.
Yeah.
He might kill him, but he's gonna lose most of his army, so he's like not gonna have anything to base trade.
I don't
with
even think
anymore.
this is a good idea.
No, it's kind of like
Should at least be targeting the pylon here, right? Like,
yeah.
Oh,
He just
there's a recall.
recalls in for the lull, and it's all gone.
That's it. Sayada Classic.
The big sign.
That's the GG Shy.
the,
There it is, GG.
There we go, GG.
well, it just goes to show you, man. Actually, I don't know what it goes to show you.
Goes to show
Well,
you-
air toss on this map PvP is what you got to do. And
Yeah.
there's many different ways to approach it, but SOS's approach was just slightly better.
I think the micro is something that's like this weird enigma that we haven't really talked about, because I feel like the Phoenix micro was just better for SOS in every engagement. Classic was like a little bit more shaky with his.
Yeah, well, I feel like the Tempest more than anything else is really...
Yeah, that too, the tanking with the Tempest, always, man.
Brilliant play. I mean, that's exactly what you needed.
Yeah, that's well said. The tanking there with the Tempest was